This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. There's a veterans group called Vote Vets out there, progressive veterans group. And they just released an ad, and this kind of goes along with what I've been saying for several months, but really vociferously over the course of the last few days with the knowledge now that we have in court, sworn court documents, that Fox News not only knew that the election was not stolen, and their hosts all lamented what took place. They were scornful of Donald Trump. They were scornful and mocking of the people who surrounded Donald Trump, calling them acting like crazy people, calling them fucking bitches. Sidney Powell, Tucker Carlson called her that. We also know that Tucker Carlson said he hates Donald Trump with a passionately or something. We could not wait until they didn't have to cover him anymore, until he was gone. We learned all of that, but we witnessed their coverage in the wake of the insurrection, in the wake of the lost Donald Trump election in 2020, and they were full on behind the conspiracy theories and the lies in an attempt to end American democracy for the betterment of the Republican Party. And I have contended, I've been saying this over and over and over, no Democrat should appear on Fox News. It serves no one any good whatsoever because they are not a vessel for information. They are a vessel for propaganda. And that is where this veterans organization comes in. They have just created an ad that I hope goes viral, and this is my attempt to give it a signal boost. Vote Vets has created an ad requesting, demanding, making the case for removing Fox News from the televisions of any military installation. And they make their case plainly and succinctly and powerfully. Watch this.
The most valuable weapon to the enemy is disinformation. That's why the Pentagon spends hundreds of millions training our troops to resist it. Yet at the same time, the U.S. military uses taxpayer-funded facilities to broadcast disinformation on military bases, knowingly letting false propaganda infiltrate the ranks. Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, and Sean Hannity have open access to spread their conspiracy theories to U.S. troops. And now we know they knew they were lies, just to boost their ratings.
The outcome of our presidential election was seized from the hands of voters.
Disturbing irregularities have been found.
Every American should be angry. You should be outraged.
But behind the scenes, it was a different story. Carlson, Trump is a demonic force. He can easily destroy us. Hannity, Giuliani is acting like an insane person. Ingram, such an idiot. Bayer, there is no evidence of fraud. Rupert Murdoch, Carlson, Hannity, and Ingram should independently or together say something like, the election is over and Biden won. But they didn't, just to boost their ratings.
It's information warfare that divides the troops, hurts unit cohesion, weakens our readiness, and threatens our national security. And the lies how violent extremist groups recruit service members and veterans to turn on their oaths. A stunning 1 in 7 of the hundreds charged for their actions at the violent Capitol insurrection had military backgrounds. The armed services have a duty to maintain good order and discipline. There's no excuse for allowing anti-American, anti-democracy, anti-military disinformation in the barracks, in the chow hall, or anywhere our troops serve. The Pentagon needs to ban Carlson, Ingram, and Hannity from all military facilities at home and abroad right now.
Powerful ad. All true, by the way. I mean, listen, on an almost nightly basis, Tucker Carlson is running interference as a Putin apologist. He is a mouthpiece for the Kremlin. Absolutely, Fox News should not be played on televisions, on military installations, just for that. If brainwashing is the ultimate goal, the end state of propaganda, why would we allow our men and women in uniform to be brainwashed through disinformation and propaganda propagated by Fox News. It only serves to harm. Some of the terms they used about good order and discipline and unit cohesion, all those things go to high morale in the military. And when there is dissension and when there is uncertainty, those things lead to low morale, which has an effect on military readiness. I served for many years in the United States Marine Corps. I experienced this firsthand. Anecdotal might it be, my own experience, but when we are allowing an organization to sully the minds, to at least plant doubts in the minds of our service members, we are serving them up to extremist groups for recruitment. Groups like the Oath Keepers, whose leader was just convicted of seditious conspiracy. The Three Percenters, the Boogaloo, these weird groups, straight up white supremacy groups, are actively recruiting people with police and military experience. It is their stated objective. It's not a theory people have. It is absolute fact. That is why that statistic is so glaring, that 1 in 7 people involved had some relationship to the military or police. That should concern all of us. I've long said that the bar for hero has been just lowered to almost nothing. It doesn't take anything for people to call people a hero. I'm not a hero for having served in the United States Marine Corps, and every single service member is not a hero, but they do serve a vital role in our country relative to defense, relative to military readiness, obviously, and we need to protect that. From a macro outlook, from a 30,000-foot view, we need to be protecting our country and its defenses. And by having Fox News at the ready on a 24/7 basis, spewing, broadcasting propaganda, it is dangerous. So good for Vote Vets. Great ad. I'd love to know what you think. Let's talk about it in the comments. If you'd like to further give your opinion, you can leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I appreciate you guys. I'd love to see you on social media. If you are the social media type, I'm not trying to get you to sign up. That's a nightmare. I am at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'd love to see you there if you're there already. And if you'd like to support my work, if you appreciate what I do, if I'm your style, your flavor, look, I know I'm not for everybody. That is a fact. But if I am for you, please consider supporting my work. Click the join button below. Become a channel member for $2 a month, or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.